Hi group leaders, Steve, Lisa, and Dave, and we're doing our final video in this multiplication series. The first one was on the big vision, the why we need to do this. The second was on sort of the process, what are some steps to be thinking through. In this last video, we had one direction, but really kind of felt like what we wanted to do was talk a little bit about the idea that this is not necessarily easy to do. There are challenges, and so we want to be encouraging because it is. There are going to be some things that you'll have to really work and pray through, right?
Yeah, absolutely. If it was an easy process, more groups would have already done it, right? Like, hey, we don't need to multiply.
Right. Yeah.
But we talked about some of the things that groups grow together, and so it's kind of hard to multiply.
Right. Yeah. I was mentioning the story of Nehemiah, the rebuilding of the wall. I know this is not that exact thing, but the idea that when there's a work that God calls to that needs to be done, there are obstacles, right? It's just kind of the way that it is, and so we acknowledge that. Those are things that you'll face.
I think it's important to remember too that if God's calling it to happen, God's going to provide a way for it to happen.
Right.
And we just can't be scared.
Yeah.
Like I said, if we were scared, we wouldn't be a multi-site church.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy, but it's worthwhile.
Right.
You know, the more groups we have, the more people that can be reached, the more people that get to heaven.
Yeah.
And we're changing lives, communities, and the world for Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's a good point too. When we multi-site, the church is behind that, and so on this very micro level, I'd say, as your group multiplies, we are here. Like we do not want anybody to feel like, well, go figure it out and let us know how it goes. We, like anything else that our heart is in the group's ministry, we would be absolutely elated to have a group leader come to us and say, we really know this is what God's calling us to do. We need to do this,
Yes.
and so can you help us with that? And so we're here to
help.
do that. So I'd say our encouragement would be, I guess to put a bow on all of this, would be to be praying about it. Your group may not be at a place where you've got the numbers to multiply. Maybe your group is, but either way, be praying about that. We talk about it often. I do pray about it, not every week, but I do pray about multiplication. And so you join us in that. Be praying how God might lead your group to provide more opportunity. And we do believe that if God's in it, He'll provide for it, whatever that is, and we'll be excited to look back, right, and see how there are more opportunities for people to connect in group.
I guess the last thing is just know that these people are here for you. There's no such thing as a dumb question. It shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. You know, don't be scared.
Yeah. So with that, we'll put a wrap on these 3 videos, and thank you for watching, and just know that we believe God does have great things ahead in the group's ministry. We thank you for what you do, and I am believing and looking forward to down the road hearing stories about how we've had groups that have seen this vision, have trusted God to help them do it, and now we're seeing the fruits of that. So we look forward to seeing you around.